September 11th influenced many people in my generation. It opened my awareness of the world outside of myself. In the quest to understand the events that were happening around me, I turned to photography. When the towers fell, as I was entering my second semester as a photojournalism student, I turned my camera to covering the protests that were happening in Chicago and in other parts of the country on a weekly basis. But my passion for photography was not only born out of a need to cover the big news events of the day, it was formed in a desire to find the surreal in everyday life. The search for magic in everyday moments that we all experience has consumed my attention for most of my career. Then there are those stories that force me to step back outside of myself and return to where I began. I photographed many stories about children suffering from medical conditions who continue to beat the odds and survive. Dan Garcia's story was the first time I attempted a long-form photographic essay. It was also the first time that I directly was able to see the positive effects that photography can have on my subjects' lives. My work helped raise $40,000 toward the cost of his medical treatment. Early in my journey, the first time someone asked me what did I want to do with my work, I said I wanted to change the world. I may have been a little naive. Since then, none of my pictures have inspired world peace, but I've seen the way they can affect individual lives. Today, mass media is saturated with imagery. We never get a break. In response to our overly saturated visual world, I have decided to slow down. It is more complicated than simply taking fewer pictures. I'm slowly stepping away from my roots as a newspaper photographer and exploring documentary storytelling that uses both still and moving pictures. It also allows me to look more deeply at my stories, and hopefully I will be able to combine the magic that drives my passions with the socially important stories that can change the lives of the people in front of my lens.